Alright, so I just got watching Terrifier 3, and this will be my out of theater reaction. And man, I think this is the best installment in this franchise, and that this is trying to build up. And even though I like the first two Terrifier movies, with the first movie being alright, but then the second one was a step up in terms of the gore and how hardcore it gets. But man, they really step it up with the third movie. And I'm not just saying that, but man, like they go so much, especially as it has an increased budget. Like they do so much with this movie. And in terms of the kills, they go so gritty and gruesome. It's so like so gory, and man, like they do some pretty creative stuff, especially with Art the Clown, who is more menacing than ever, and he's starting to become my new favorite horror movie character in like a recent time. But in terms of the third movie, they really raised the stakes, especially with Sienna, which for what I think who was like the best final girl ever in like recent years. And I'm pretty sure like her character arc from the second movie, it really steps up. It really gets you in the stakes of what she's in for. And like it kind of reminds me of the Halloween movies with Michael Myers and Laurie Strode, and that's the type of idea that I got while watching this movie. And the fact that it takes place around the holiday season, around Christmas, and wow, like they really do go at it with the themes while trying to keep it as a horror-esque as possible. But man, like there's like so much scary themes that you don't know what is coming, and especially like even from the opening minutes to like man, it goes super hardcore. It was like the most gruesome opening scene I've ever seen in a horror movie. I mean, that's how you open up a third installment. But I'm thinking like they definitely leave the clues, definitely for what's next. But even like towards the end, it leaves me wanting more of from this killer clown. And I mean, bravo to Damien Leone. Like he crushed it every single bit of the script, and even though like, he put a lot of hard work into this movie, I bravo to him. He really went deep into Art the Clown to making sure that like this clown is more terrifying, like not just like selling you a sexy clown, but he really goes definite hardcore. And so especially near towards the end, it definitely leaves you with so much questions, and that's how I felt, especially when the credits roll. Like I feel like I'm ready to see more movies, especially with this killer clown. And it just in terms of, especially when the holiday season rolls around, this will be the movie to turn on. But man, does it go such hardcore? I mean, man, like with the kills, I don't want to spoil at any, but man, like the kills, they are really so creative, and even some parts I even had to cover my eyes. But man, you can like it's just like stuff to like scare you and to creep you out. And like also I like what Sienna does, especially as it like progresses, especially with her and Jonathan, and like especially after like the last movie is that they are in danger, and like they have no one left. And but by the end, like Sienna really crushes it as the final girl, like I mentioned. And like man, like they really set her up good for the next couple movies. And like even like they had the most intense third act where I was rooting for her. Like man, like just with the final minutes, like oh man, like Art the Clown is such a freaking menace. Like he's like so cruel, but again, he's like the best horror movie character. Like again, I highly recommend this third installment, especially if you guys haven't seen the Terrifier movies. I definitely recommend you getting into this horror movie franchise, even if you do or like the first movie. But man, they really set it up with the third movie, and especially with the number of kills that go down. Like I can tell if there was like a couple. But man, like this movie goes places, especially on the budget increase. It definitely feels like a movie quality. Like especially from the first movie that felt like more of like a YouTube fan movie. They really step it up with the quality of the movie for how it looks like. Because I think like now it's on a budget of $2 million, and that's what it felt like. And man, I could not stop like, and even like as I walked out of the theater, I am ready for what's next. I am ready for what more this killer clown has to offer, especially with that cliffhanger. I think there's more questions to be answered, and I think Sienna's character arc is going to continue more down the line. And hopefully that we see her more now at high stakes more than ever. But man, Terrifier 3, I think it's like a 10 out of 10 movie, as I can clearly state it right now, and they really go hardcore from the gory and creative kills. They are so gritty, especially from the opening minutes and throughout the movie, and you really never know what to expect. I went in with like a blind eye, but man, like I can sit here rambling for hours for how great this movie is, but I could possibly guarantee like this killer clown is definitely going to gain more popularity now more than ever with Art the Clown. And I can definitely tell, like, they're definitely going to continue this movie franchise. I could ask for like, many more movies with this clown. And, yeah, like, that's all I got, and these are my thoughts. And so, yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, and I highly recommend it to you guys out there. And, again, I really enjoyed this film, and I really enjoyed every single second of it, especially from the character arcs, from, like, Sienna and Jonathan, and to, like, the family, and, like, just with Art the Clown, like, they really turned him into an absolute monster around Christmas time, and man, it's such a good movie. So go see it and support it. I mean, Damien Leone, like, bravo to you. But that's gonna do it for this video. Just let me know in the comments below, and what your thoughts on Terrifier 3 if you've seen the movie, and give me a rating between 1 out of 10. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe and turn on notifications for future videos. And also follow all my social medias over linked down below. With that, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.